Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Welcome to another lesson of Madina Book 1. Today we're going to be starting lesson 10, page 54. Let's get straight into it, inshallah. We'll start with Latifa, then Matsuma, and then Zuhaira. And we're going to just go line by line. We can see there's a conversation between Hamid and Muhammad. We're going to go line by line, inshallah. We're going to translate and alternate. You know the routine, inshallah. So let's start with Latifa. Go ahead, please, Latifa.
Okay, man anta, who are you?
Good. And Matsuma?
أنا طالب بالجامعة. I am the university student of university.
Yeah, so I am a student. Bil jami'ati, we can say in the university or at the university. At the university.
Okay.
And be careful how you pronounce the ta. It's not ana talibun. Ana talibun.
Talibun, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, good. Go ahead, Zuhaira, third line.
أنت طالب جديد. Are you a new student?
Exactly. So the first Hamza to Istifham is Hamza to Istifham, and then the second is the first letter of the word anta. So anta talibun jadidun. Good. Go ahead, Latifa.
Nam ana talibun jadidun. Yes, I am a new student.
Excellent. Matsuma.
من أين أنت? Where are you from?
Good. Zuhaira.
أنا من الهند. I am from India.
Good. Latifa.
Ma asmuka. What is your name?
Good. Now we have ma, which means what, and then we have ismuka. So you've got ismun. We pronounce the alif with a kasra. We say ismuka. So we would say ma ismuka. However, this alif is known as hamza to wasl, which means we only pronounce it at the beginning of a sentence. So it's better instead of saying ma ismuka to say masmuka. Masmuka. Does that make sense, Latifa?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Okay. And then Matsuma.
اسمي محمد. My name is Muhammad.
Good. Zuhaira.
ومن هذا الفتى?
Al-Fata, which means young man.
الفتى الذي معك.
Yep. So ma'a means with, and then the kaf on the end means you. So ma'aka means you. So we have وَمَنْ هَذَا الْفَتَى الَّذِي مَعَكَ. So, and who is this young man who is with you? Okay, Latifa?
Huwa zamili.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. He is.
So we studied the word zamilun, which means colleague.
Okay.
And then when you put the ya on the end, which means my, it becomes my colleague. So who is Zamili? He is my colleague. Go ahead, Matsuma.
أهو أيضا من الهند? Is he?
Means also. Go ahead. Is he?
Is he also from India?
Exactly. Good. Zuhaira.
لا هو من اليابان. No, he's from Japan.
Yes, huwa min al-Yabani. Very good.
Masmahu. What is his name?
So Masmuhu.
Masmuhu.
Masmuhu. Yeah. What is his name? Good. Matsuma.
اسمه حمزة. His name is
Good.
Hamza.
Good. Ismuhu Hamzatu. Good. Zuhaira.
ما لغة يا محمد.
Ma lughatuka.
ما لغتك يا محمد. And what language does Muhammad speak?
So lughatun means language. When we put the pronoun on the end, the kaf, it means your. So lughatuka, your language. So what is your language, O Muhammad? Ma lughatuka ya Muhammadu. Which brings us to page 45. Continue, please, Latifa.
Sorry, it's not there. Logatil ardiyatu.
Yep. So lughati al-urdiyatu. Lughatil urdiyatu. So my language is Urdu. My language is Urdu. Okay, Matsuma?
أهي لغة سهلة? Is it a easy language?
Exactly. أهي لغة سهلة. You can see لغة سهلة. They're nakiratun. So is it an easy language? Yep.
نعم
Zuhaira?
نعم هي لغة سهلة. Yes, it is a easy language.
Exactly. Good. Latifa?
وحمزة ما لغته
Remember, Hamza 2 ends with a dhamma. Hamza 2.
وحمزة ما لغته. What is Hamza's language? And Hamza, what is
Exactly.
his language?
Exactly. Good. Yep. Matsuma?
لغته اليابانية وهي لغة صعبة. His language is Japanese and it's a hard language.
Very good. I'm very happy, sisters, with I say your performance today so far. Very, very impressed. Keep it up, guys. Okay. Not many mistakes at all and good reading. So keep it up, all of you. Very good. Okay, go ahead, Zuhaira.
أين أبوك يا محمد؟ يا محمد.
I'm not going to let you get away with skipping the last vowel. So is
يا
it
محمد.
Muhammadun or Muhammadu or Muhammadin? What is
يا
it?
محمد.
Okay, so remember when we use the ya al-munada, the ya of calling, the name that we're calling or getting the attention of loses the tanween. So it becomes ya Muhammadu.
يا محمد. Is that أبوك father?
Yes.
Okay. Where is
So
Muhammad's where? I don't know how to translate that. Where is Muhammad's
you've got
father? But it
aina,
says, oh,
you've got aina, which means where.
yeah.
Abuka, your father. Ya Muhammadu, oh Muhammad. Where's your father, oh Muhammad?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Hamid is asking Muhammad where his father is. Okay, good. And Latifa?
أبي في الكويت هو طبيب شهير. My father is in Kuwait. He is a famous doctor.
Very good. Just be careful that you don't pronounce it as tabibun. It's tabibun, ta, not ta.
طبيب.
Okay, good. And Matsuma?
وأين أمك? And where is your mom
Exactly.
or
And where is
mother?
your mother? Yep, good. Zuhaira?
هي أيضا في الكويت مع أبي.
Ma Abi. Yep.
مع أبي. هي
Mm-hmm.
مدرسة هناك.
Mudarrisatun.
مدرسة هناك.
Mm-hmm.
What does Aiden mean again?
Also.
Okay. It is also.
So here doesn't mean it here. Who are we talking about? We're talking about his mother.
He.
Hamid says, Wa'ayna ummuka. So Muhammad is saying where his mother is. So she is also.
She is also in Kuwait.
Yes.
Ma'a. I'm not sure what
Which
that means.
means with. We took
And
it a few
the
moments
next one.
ago. Ma'al means with.
Abi, did you say? The next
Yes.
letter. Father.
Abi means my father. Yep. So she is also in Kuwait with my father. She is.
University. Hunaka. She is a teacher over there.
Yep. Good. And Latifa?
ذهبت إلى الكويت يا محمد. Are you going to Kuwait, O Muhammad?
Okay, let's have a look at this sentence here. First of all, we've got illa. If you say illa, illa means except. We say la ilaha illallah. We say there's no God. La ilaha, there's no God in truth. Illallah, except Allah. So illa means except. So be careful you don't say illa and you hang on to the lam. It's just illa. Adahabta ila al-Kuwaiti ya Muhammadu. Now let's look at the first letter is Hamza to Istifham. So did. The habta. Let's look at this verb. We've taken many times up till now, sisters, verbs that consist of three letters, each letter having a fatha. And we've said words like kharaja, dhahaba, jalasa, and these verbs, when you see a verb that consists of 3 letters, each letter with a fatha, we know it's masculine and past tense and singular. Dhahaba means he went. It's he, so it's masculine. It's singular because it's he, and it's past tense because it's he went. Okay, so here you can see the da and the ha and the ba, dhahaba. However, here now we see another letter, the ta. Okay, and that is now slightly changed the meaning. When you have dhahaba, it means he went. But when we have dhahabta, it means you went. So now we're going to learn how to sort of expand or broaden our knowledge in terms of the past tense verbs. We know how to say he did this, he did this, he did that. But how do I say I did it, or you did it, and they did it, and we did it? That's what we're going to learn, inshallah. So here you can see dhahabta. That ta on the end, that ta with the fatha, when you add that on the end meaning on the left side of a verb, here we can see it's on the left of dhahaba, so it becomes dhahabta. When you do that, it then goes from meaning he did the action to you did the action. So dhahabta means you went. And this is going to come, you can see it on the next line. If I change it to dhahabtu and change that fatha to dhamma, it means I went. So dhahabta, you went. Dhahabtu, I went. Dhahaba, he went. If I change that dhamma now to a sukoon, it becomes dhahabat, which means she went. If I change it to a noon and an alif and I say dhahabna, it means we went. Dhahabtum, you all went. Dhahabtunna, you all went, to females. You know, so there's a wide range, obviously, that we're going to be studying later on. But here I can see on this line and the next that we've taken two, dhahabta and dhahabtu. So you went and I went. Any questions, sisters? Okay. So dhahabta ila al-Kuwaiti. So did you go to Kuwait, O Muhammad? Okay, let's keep going, inshallah. Next question. Go ahead, Matsuma. Or next sentence, sorry.
نعم ذهبت. Yes,
Yep.
I went.
Good. There's a mistake here. It shouldn't be dhahabatu.
Yeah.
When you add the pronoun onto the end of the verb, that last letter should have a sukoon. So it should be dhahabtu. We should change that. Let's pencil it in. Just change that to a sukoon. Dhahabtu. Okay, so na'am dhahabtu. Yes, I went. Good. And go ahead, Latifa.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, was Latifa,
Isn't
you
it?
read
Yeah, it's Zuhaira.
Matsuma. Let's go to Matsuma. Matsuma?
It was me. Now it's the turn for Zuhaira. But if you
Yeah,
want,
no
I
problem. Zuhaira just went, didn't she? So you guys swapped.
No, I didn't. It was Latifa that went.
Oh, who just read Naam Dahabtu?
It was me. It was Masuma.
Oh, Matsuma. Okay. So it's Zuhaira. Sorry, guys. Go ahead, Zuhaira.
وزميلك أين أبوه? What does وزميلك mean?
So Zamilun means colleague.
Oh, okay. And
So we're adding the kaf on the end now, which means your.
And your colleague is in Aina where?
Yep.
And Abu, his father.
Yep. So Naam Dahabtu, and then Hamid says, Wazamiluka, Aina Abuhu, and your colleague, where is his father? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Latifa, go ahead.
أبوه في اليابان هو تاجر كبير. My father is in.
It doesn't say my father because there's no
Sorry,
ya.
his father is in Japan. He is a big merchant there.
Very good. Yeah, big businessman, big man. Yeah. Okay, good. And Matsuma.
ألك أخ يا محمد? Is there a brother for you, or Muhammad?
Yeah,
Or
good. Or do you have a brother? Yeah, exactly. Do you have a brother or Muhammad? I'll read the next 3 lines, inshallah. Okay, so pay attention because I'm going to read fast. Okay, so Muhammad says, Na'am. Li akhun wahidun. Wahidun means one. So yes, I have one brother. Ismuhu Usamatu. His name is Osama. وهو معي هنا في المدينة المنورة. And he is with me here. Huna meaning here. You should know every single word. If you don't understand any word, let me ask me, okay? Huna, here, في المدينة المنورة. In Medina Munawwara. وَلِي أُخْتٌ وَاحِدَةٌ. And I have one sister. اسمها زينب. Her name is Zainab. وهي في العراق. And she is in Iraq. مع زوجها. With her husband. So زوج means husband. مع زوجها. زوجها مهندس. Her husband is an engineer. So one more time without translating. نعم لي أخ واحد اسمه أسامة وهو معي هنا في المدينة المنورة ولي أخت واحدة اسمها زينب وهي في العراق مع زوجها. زوجها مهندس. Any questions at all? Okay, go ahead, Zahira. Read the next line, please, on page 56.
عندك سيارة يا أخي.
So عندك أيوه عندك
سيارة يا أخي.
سيارة.
سيارة يا أخي.
Yep. So عندك can mean with or can mean to have. So عندك means do you have?
A car. Oh, brother.
Yes, and we've got the ya on the end, so we've got to put the my in. So say, oh my brother.
Oh, my brother.
All right, Latifa, next line, last line.
لا ما عندي سيارة عندي دراجة حما حمزة
Hamza.
عنده سيارة. No, there
So
is no
British.
car. There is no
No.
car.
No.
No,
British.
there is no car with me.
Too much EastEnders, though.
I have a bike. Hamza has a car.
Okay, so لا ما عندي سيارة عندي دراجة حمزة عنده سيارة. No, I don't have a car. I have a bicycle. Hamza, he has a car. Exactly, good. And then we have a tamareen. Any questions before we start? Right, here we have an exercise. It says أجب. So we're being commanded to answer. عن الأسئلة الآتية. The following questions. I'm not really too excited about this exercise, but we'll do it inshallah. Let's do it quickly. Okay, so there's some questions here. The first one says masmuka. Now, do we go from the text or do we answer by ourselves? Let me take us through these questions. So number one, you got masmuka. What's your name? So you will say ismi Yahya, for example. Number two, min aina anta? Where are you from? I'll say ana min Britania. I'm from Britain. Number three, ma lughatuka? What is your language? Lughati injliziyatu or inkliziyatu. It can be with a jim or a kaf. So my language is English. Number four, aina abuka? Where's your father? So I would say abi fi Bath, in Bath near Bristol. Not having a bath, but in Bath. And number five, aina ummuka? Where's your mother? And then number six, alaka akhun? Do you have a brother? So notice here, when we're asking about a car, it's going to come actually. Alaka akhun? You can say na'am. Li akhun wahidun, for example, I have one brother. Or you can say la mali akhun. I don't have a brother. Number seven, alaka ukhtun? Do you have a sister? Number 8, عندك سيارة? Do you have a car? So notice number 6 above. It says ألك أخ? Do you have a brother? And on number 8 below, it says عندك سيارة? Do you have a car? Both laka and عندك mean have. But we can see for family members, for human family members, not that there's non-human family members, but human family members, we use the lam and we say laka, do you have? Whereas for objects, we use indaka. Okay, so laka is for relatives and indaka is for objects. Okay, number 9, indaka darajatun? Do you have a bicycle? You can say na'am, indi darajatun, or ma indi darajatun? I don't have a bicycle. Number 10, عندك قلم? Do you have a pen? 11, عندك دفتر? Number 12, أبوك تاجر? Is your father a businessman? I can say نعم أبي تاجر. Oh لا أبي مهندس, for example. No, my father is an engineer. Number 13, من أين محمد? 14, ما لغته? I think these are pretty straightforward. Now that they're just changing the pronoun on the end. Before it was the kaf asking about me, myself. Now it's asking about somebody else. Because we're saying ما لغته, أين أبوه, أين أمه, من أين حمزة, ما لغته, أين أبوه, أين زينب, where is Zainab? Then we'll say here في المكتب مثلا, or في المكتبة, in the library. Number 21, أين زوجها? Where is her husband? 22, أزوجها مدرس? Is her husband a teacher? Okay, I think that will do. I think we'll move on from there. Any questions at all, sisters? All right, next exercise on page 57. Okay, we've got an exercise that we need to fill out, and you can see in the question that on the end, you can see it says ad-damir, which means the pronoun, the who or the her. Okay, the who meaning his, and the her meaning her. So number 1, you can see هذه البنت طالبة. So this girl is a student, and obviously we'll say اسمها زينب. Her name is Zainab. If I said ismuhu, it would mean his name. So we want ismuha Zainab. Is that clear or is that unclear? All right, I'm going to leave you that exercise for homework. Okay, after this lesson, I'm going to be giving you feedback on all the homework. I'm going to be going through all of the homework, and I'm going to be setting the new homework. Okay, I'll be doing that after this lesson, inshallah. And so this will be amongst the new homework. If you want to get started on it straight away, no problem. Next exercise, it's asking for questions. We're going to skip this one. عندك قلم? نعم عندي قلم. Do you have a pen? Yes, I have a pen. And then عندك قلم? لا ما عندي قلم. I don't have a pen. So here you've got basically, what's it called? Affirmation and negation, or positive and negative. So you've got two ways to answer the question, yes and no, basically. And then we have, sisters, at the bottom of page 57, we have baytun, which means a house. And here it's just showing you that, how the word looks, I guess, when you attach the pronoun on the end. So you've got bayti, my house, baytuka, your house, baytuhu, his house, baytuha, her house. You sisters, to be honest, you have to know everything. I was going to say you really need to master this, to continue, or you're going to really struggle. But to be honest, you need to master everything. All the vocabulary that we've taken, 57 pages so far, or 52, because I think we started on page 5. There's a lot of pages worth of rulings and vocabulary. So you really need to lock it down.
Can I ask a question, please?
You just did.
Another one.
Okay, go on.
After ab, why is there a vowel there?
That is a really good question, Latifa. I think we should just leave that because we're gonna study that later on.
Okay.
There are certain. I mean, I'd have to go into it to explain it. I don't want to distract ourselves from what's at hand. But it's a good question, Latifa. There are certain words, okay, that when you add the pronoun, you have to add the wow. Oh, not many words, only a few, and we're going to study them. But it's just not. We just don't need to know that right now.
Okay.
Okay. If you could just accept it for now.
All right.
Yeah. So like akhuka, we don't say akhuka. Akhuka is just from one of those words that when you add the pronoun on the end, we add the wow. So we don't say akhuka because we say akhun. Akh. So that means a brother. But when we say your brother, we have to add the wow. And just some words need need the wow there. So we don't say akhuka, we say akhuka. We don't say abuka, we say abuka. And we're going to cover this later on, inshallah. It's important as well because so far, sisters, we've studied mawfu' when the word ends with a dhamma, and we've studied majrur when the word ends with a kasra. We're also going to study mansub when the word ends with a fatha. Okay, so later on, it's going to be when abuka is mawfu', we're going to say abuka. However, for example, what would we do if it was preceded by a harf al-jar and we said from your father, min? We wouldn't say min abuka because it's now it's majrur. So we'd have to change that wow to a ya and it would become min abika. So the sign of it being majrur is no longer kasra, it's now the ya and it becomes abika. Likewise, when it's mawfu', we say abuka, and when it's mansub, we say abaka. Abaka. We're going to take all of this later on. So let's continue with what we have here. Okay, but very good question, very, very important, very relevant. And as I said, we will take that later on, inshallah. Any other questions? I know you're probably thinking, what's this? What is he on about? Abuka, abika, abaka. What is he on about? We'll get into that later on, inshallah. All right, page 58. Let us continue. Right. Let's just go straight to the first example. Okay. قلم. هذا قلمي. هذا قلمك. هذا قلمه. هذا قلمها. Okay. So a pen. This is my pen. This is your pen. This is his pen. This is her pen. Okay. We're now being taught basically, how to add pronouns onto the end of the word just to familiarize ourselves with it. So it doesn't look crazy when you look at it, just to familiarize ourselves. So the next line will be kitabun, and then we'll write hada kitabi, hada qalam, hada kitabuka, hada kitabuhu, and hada kitabuha. So a book, this is my book, this is your book, this is his book, and this is her book. Okay. So this is going to be homework all the way down to yadun. So yadun, who can complete the first part of the line for yadun? Anybody?
I can do.
Go ahead, please.
هذا يدي.
Sorry, I feel like I've set you up there, Matsuma. I do apologize. So we studied in the previous pages that body parts that come in twos or come in pairs are feminine, mu'annath. So yadun, feminine word. Yeah.
Okay, so I correct myself. هذه
yeah.
يدي.
Exactly. And so you can see the word above it is miftahun, a key, which is masculine, and then you have sayyaratun, which is feminine. So it's like they try to trip us up a little bit with the last one. They always seem to do that. The last one is a bit difficult. Okay, so that's going to be homework, inshallah. Next exercise is a reading exercise, which we can do right now, inshallah. We'll have a sentence each. So we've got li, I have, laka, you have, lahu, he has, and laha, she has. So all we're doing now is adding the same pronouns, but to the lam. Okay, so go ahead, Latifa. Could you read number 1, please?
Li akon.
So
Sorry,
ukhtun.
li uktun. واحد واحدة.
Yep. So
I
we
have
usually would
one
say,
sister.
yeah, very good. We'd usually say wahidun, which means one, but because we're talking about ukhtun, which is feminine, we also have to make the adjective or the number feminine by adding the ta marbuta. So we say wahidatun. Li ukhtun wahidatun. I have one sister. That's right. Good. Go ahead, please, Matsuma.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 2. ألك أخ؟ لا ما لي أخ. Do you have a brother? No, I do not have a brother.
Exactly. Good. And Zuhaira?
أختي لها طفل صغير. My what's طفل?
Tiflun means a child or a baby.
Okay, my sister has a small child.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Okay. And Latifa?
زميلي له أخ وأخت. My colleague has a brother and sister.
Exactly. Perfect. Moving on to the next page. Any questions at all? All right. Listen to this, guys. It says on the top of page 59, it says naqul. Naqul means we say. So we say عندي كتاب. I have a book. ونقول, and we say لي أخ. I have a brother. لا نقول, we don't say عندي أخ. We don't say I have a brother. Now to be honest, I've if I heard someone say عندي أخ, I wouldn't like correct them, to be honest. I don't think it's really it might be, I don't know if this is like fusha, classical Arabic, where it's incorrect to say indi akhun. But in this day and age, when you speak to people, when you speak to the Arabs, they could say li akhun, or indi akhun. It's quite normal. But maybe strictly speaking, you're not allowed to. Okay. And then we've got another exercise, number 7, ma'a. Ma'a means what, Zuhaira? What does ma'a mean? Zuhaira?
Yeah, hi. I don't know.
Hello.
I don't know.
Okay, so ma'a means with. You read it a few moments ago, not too long ago. You said ma'aka, with you. Okay, and then we have what looks like 6 sentences to read. So go ahead. Let's go with Latifa. Start us off, please.
خرج حمد مع خالد. Hamid went out with Khalid.
Exactly. خرج حامد مع خالد. Hamid went out with Khalid. Can you read it one more time, please, Latifa, in Arabic?
خرج حامد مع خالد.
Yeah, okay, good. So just make sure it's not hamadun, it's hamidun. There's a kasra under the meme, yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, good, but well done. Matsuma, go ahead.
It's the number 2, yes?
Yes, please.
ذهب الطبيب مع المهندس. The doctor went with the engineer.
Very good. Well done. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand, that sentence, each word? Or is everybody too busy practicing their line before their turn comes? So yeah, very good. ذهب الطبيب. So ذهب is the fi'l, is the verb. الطبيب is the fa'il, is the do of the verb, and is always mawfu', ends with a dhamma. مع المهندسي. So مع المهندسي, with the engineer. And you can see ma'a like a preposition makes al-muhandisi majroor and end with a kasra. Okay, good. Go ahead, Zuhaira, next line.
جلس المدرس مع مديري.
Good. So
The
jalasa means to sit.
the teacher sat with the mudir, with the headmaster.
Exactly. Good. Latifa, next line.
Man ma'aka ya Aliyu? Ma'i Zamili. Zamili, who is with you, O Ali? My colleague is with me.
Very good. Very good. Okay. And Matsuma?
آمنة معها زوجها. Amina is with me with her husband.
It says Aminatu ma'aha zawjaha. So if we were to translate it word for word, we would say Amina with her is her husband. With her, or ma'aha means with her,
Yes.
zawjuha, her husband. So if we were
Okay.
to translate it, we'd say word for word, we'd say Amina with her is her husband. But I guess in English we'd just say Amina is with her husband, wouldn't we? Which brings us to
Okay,
the last sentence. Go ahead, please, Zuhaira.
I was hoping you'd do it.
Where are you? I thought you were annoyed that I took your last turn. I thought you want all the fun for yourself.
I'm not that advanced yet. خرج أبي من البيت من خرج معه خرج معه عمي.
I think you are advanced enough to now translate this whole line correctly. Go ahead. Easy peasy.
Do I start with father or when?
So we've got kharaja abi min al bayti. What does that mean, Zuhaira?
Father left the house.
My father left from the house, yep, or
From
left the house, yep.
yeah. From the
Man
house.
kharaja ma'ahu. Huh?
معه who left
Yep.
معه with him.
Yep.
خرج معه عمي.
Ammi. So ammun means uncle. Yep.
Left with his uncle.
So kharaja ma'ahu ammi. So if we were to translate it word for word, we'd say he left with him, my uncle. But it really means my uncle left with him. Kharaja ma'ahu ammi. So my uncle left with him. Okay, which then brings us on to exercise 8. What's going on here? Let's have a look. We've got baytun. Okay, baytuka, baytuhu, baytuha, bayti. A house, your house, his house, her house, my house. This is touching on now what you were talking about, what you asked about, Latifa. Just touching on it though, just showing you basically. Abun, a father. Abuka, abuhu, abuha, abi. So your father, his father, her father, my father. Akhun, a brother. Akhuka, akhuhu, akhuha, akhi. So your brother, his brother, her brother, my brother. Does that make sense, sisters? So you can see it's just showing us here that baytun, we don't add the wow, but with words like abun and akhun, we need to add the wow there. Okay. All right, let's just keep going, inshallah. Right, we have another exercise. Looks like more reading. So let's keep going. Go ahead, please, Latifa.
Abi wa ummi fil bayti. My father and mother are in the house.
Yes, Abi wa ummi fil bayti. Yep, excellent, good. Matsuma.
أين أبوك يا حامد؟ ذهب إلى السوق.
Suqi.
سوقي. Well, where is your father, O Hamid? He went to market.
Exactly, good. Zuhaira.
أخوك طبيب لا هو مدرس.
Good. So the
أخوك is
first
uncle.
is Hamza to istifham. Yes.
Is أخو uncle?
No, ammun is uncle. You just read that a moment ago. Akhun is brother. You know the word akhun, don't you? Akhun.
Brother.
Li akhun wahidun. Yeah, but then we had the wow. It's from those we've covered 2 words so far that we need the wow. Abuka and the akhuka. So yeah, so is your brother Zuhaira?
Oh, sorry, I
You have
muted
to
it.
talk. You have to talk.
No, I muted it. I was talking. Sorry.
Well, that doesn't help, does it? That's not going to help, is it?
Is your brother a doctor? No.
Yep.
He's a teacher.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. And Latifa, next line. Latifa.
Sorry. Zainabu fi.
It's not Zainabu. Have you met a sister called Zainabu before?
Zainabu.
You know any sisters called Zainabu?
Oh. Ain't that Zainabu? No?
Yeah, Zainabu, not Zainabu. Yeah.
Zainabu fi Riyadi.
Yep.
Akuha fi Daifi wa Abuha fi Madinati Madinatil Munawarati. So
Yes.
Zainab is in Riyadh. Her brother is in Taif.
Yes.
And her father is in Medina.
Is that it?
Medina Munawwara.
Yeah, good. Excellent. زينب في الرياض أخوها في الطائف وأبوها في المدينة المنورة. So Zainab is in Riyadh, her brother is in Taif or Taif, as they pronounce it in English, and her father, I drove to Taif once, and her father is in Medina Munawwara. Okay, very good. And Matsuma.
هذا الطالب أبوه وزير وأخوه تاجر كبير.
Good.
This student, his father is a minister and his brother is a big merchant or big business.
Yeah, very well done. Very well done. Let's move. Oh, alhamdulillah, it looks like we're going to finish this lesson today. That's brilliant. We're going to finish the 10th lesson today. I'm very happy about that. Inshallah, we're going to have the first 10 lessons completed of this book. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I know, we've had to cancel more times than, preferred. I'm going to do my best, to make sure we keep these lessons consistent. And with the homework, it helps us not eat into the time. Instead of us reading through it here now and answering each of them, I'll just give it to you for homework. And as I said, that would help us progress faster, inshallah. I'm looking forward to completing this book and even starting book 2 maybe one day. Okay, right, page 60. Oh, is this the last sentence? I'm going to nick this one. I'm going to have this one. So, ذهب أخي إلى المدرسة وذهب أبي إلى الجامعة. My brother went to the school and my father went to the university. Exercise number 9. Muhammadun, Khalidun, Hamidun, Abbasun, Mahmudun. You can see they all have tanween. But then these names with the term abuta, even though they're men's names, they're still linguistically feminine and they end with one dhamma. Hamzatu, Talhatu, Usamatu, Muawiyatu, and Ikrimatu. Okay. Moving on. Here's an exercise just to test that you don't pronounce the tanween when there's no tanween, or you do not pronounce the tanween when you should. Khalidun, Hamzatu, Ammarun, until the end. That's fine. We'll move on from there. Al-kalimatul jadida, the new words. Az-zamilu, the colleague. Az-zawju, the husband. Wahidun, and if you add tamabuta to zawjun, it becomes zawjatun, which means wife. So az-zawju is the husband, az-zawjatu is the wife. Az-zawju can also refer to can also mean wife as well. It's not used in today's day and age. Nobody says you won't hear a man saying zawji. You know, he will say zawjati, zawjati, my wife, my wife. He wouldn't say zawji. However, if you look into the Quran, you'll find the word zawj meaning wife. And even many Arabs don't know that either. I guess we don't read the Quran enough. Allah forgive us. Az-zawju can mean the husband or the wife, and az-zawjatu can mean the wife. But for now, let's just for argument's sake, when we see az-zawju, we know it means husband, and when we see az-zawjatu, we know it means wife. Okay, wahidun means one, fatan means young man, ma'a means what, Zuhaira? What does ma'a mean? Zuhaira.
Oh, sorry, with.
Good. At-tiflu, what does tiflu mean, Zuhaira?
Small, I think.
No, saghirun. At-tiflu saghirun.
Child.
Yep, child or baby. And al-Kuwaitu means Kuwait. And in the book, we've also got al-lughatu, which means the language. Okay, which then brings us to lesson 11, which I want to start right now, inshallah. Any questions before we start? Congratulations, by the way, on finishing 10 lessons. Any questions? Latifa, I know you got a question. Go on.
Alhamdulillah that we finished lesson 10.
Alhamdulillah, yeah. That's not a question, though.
Oh, it's a statement.
Okay. You got a question for me?
I don't. Sorry.
Okay. You feeling okay, yeah?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Barakallahu fi kunna. Allah bless all of you sisters. Okay. Page 61. Ad-Dawsul Hadiya Ashar. So the 11th lesson. Right. Here we've got a load of reading to do. And this is good reading. You guys, I really want you guys to practice and read this. It's gonna kind of
Can you scroll down, please?
It's yes, boss.
Jazakallah khair.
I mean, well, yeah. It's gonna kind of implement everything we've studied, sisters, in the first 10 lessons. It's gonna implement pretty much everything. I haven't actually checked, line by line, but pretty much it's gonna. You can see now. Look, we're reading in Arabic now. I remember studying Arabic, and I was like, I read like an Arabic book or something, and I was like, wait, hang on a minute, I'm reading Arabic. I'm actually reading Arabic and understanding. So this is what should help us do now. So what shall we do? The title is Beiti, which means my house. Okay, so we're going to be talking about my house. I'm just thinking, should I give this for homework? It's quite a lot of reading to do, though. I mean, for now, let me just read through this, and I'm going to read through and translate it. Any questions? I'm going to go fast, so any questions, do ask me. Okay. So, هذا بيتي. This is my house. بيتي أمام المسجد. My house is in front of the masjid, the mosque. بيتي جميل. My house is beautiful. فيه حديقة صغيرة. In it is a small garden. So حديقة can mean garden or park. هذه غرفتي. This is my room. You can see now we're using هذه because we're referring to the room, which is mu'annath, feminine. فيها نافذة كبيرة ومروحة جميلة. In it is a big window and a beautiful fan. هذا سريري. This is my bed. وهذا كرسي. وهذا مكتبي. And this is my chair, and this is my desk. ساعتي وقلمي وكتابي على المكتب. My watch and my pen and my book are on the desk. وحقيبتي تحت المكتب. And my bag is under the desk. نافذة غرفتي. Here's مضاف ومضاف إليه. نافذة is مضاف and غرفتي is مضاف إليه with the ya on the end. So my room's window, or the room of my window, مفتوحة is open. هذه غرفة أخي. So this is my brother's room. غرفة is مضاف, and أخ, where it says أخ, brother, is مضاف إليه with the ya on the end. So my brother's room. This is my brother's room. وتلك, we studied the أسماء الإشارة, didn't we? هذا, ذلك, and هذه, and تلك. So, and وتلك غرفة أختي. So I'm taking it his sister's room is you know, he's pointing over it in the far, off in the far, further away. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So it's far away, not too far, but further than his brother's room, because he said this is my brother's room and that is my sister's room. And we know he said this and that because of hadihi and tilka. So we can only assume that the brother's room is close and the sister's room is far. Anyway, hadihi ghurfatu akhi, so this is my brother's room. Wa tilka ghurfatu ukhti, and that is my sister's room. Ghurfatu akhi kabiratun, my brother's room is big. Wa ghurfatu ukhti saghiratun, and my sister's room is small. غرفة أخي أمام غرفتي. My brother's room is in front of my sister. No, my room. أمام غرفتي, in front of my room. وغرفة أختي أمام المطبخ. And my sister's room is in front of the kitchen. So غرفة أخي أمام غرفتي وغرفة أختي أمام المطبخ. So let's just translate that again. So my brother's room is in front of my room and my sister's room is in front of the kitchen. لي أخ واحد. I have one brother. اسمه أسامة. His name is Osama. ولي أخت واحدة. And I have one sister. اسمها سعاد. Her name is Suad. أبي وأمي في تلك الغرفة الكبيرة. My father and my mother are in that big room. Okay, is there more? Let's scroll down. Yes. أنا أحب أبي وأمي وأحب أخي وأختي. I love my father and my mother, and I love my brother and my sister. I hope everyone's been following along and has understood. Any questions at all? أحب is a verb which is in the present tense, which I don't think we'd take until now, is in the present tense. أنا أحب, you might hear, well, sisters should say it too. أحبك في الله. أحبك في الله. Have you ever heard that? Has a sister ever said that to you? I love you for the sake of Allah. أحبك في الله. And us brothers say to each other, أحبك في الله. I love you for the sake of Allah. And when someone says, I love you for the sake of Allah, what do we say? أحبك الذي أحببتني له. May the one for whose sake you love me, love you. Which is a beautiful dua. Which brings us to the next exercise. We have a few minutes left. Any questions at all, sisters, before we continue? We can finish this page, inshallah. We have a tamarin exercise. It says Iqra. So we're going to read, inshallah. We could finish lesson 11 if we do this quickly. Let's do this very quickly, inshallah. Go ahead, Latifa. Read the first line. Man
في هذا البيت فيه حامد.
Hamidun.
Oh, I think the fihi threw me a bit, but
Yeah, maybe. No problem.
yeah. So who is in the house? Hamid is in the house.
Very good. Who is in this house? Yep,
This
good. And Matsuma?
Yes. ماذا في الحقيبة? What is in your bag? فيها كتابي.
Your, when we say your, if I say kitabuka, that means your book. So your would be a kaf on the end of a word. There is no kaf here, so there's no your here.
ماذا في الحقيبة? What is in حقيبتي? What is in the bag?
The bag. Yep. فيها.
فيها كتابي وقلمي ودفتري. There is my book, my pen, and my notebook.
Exactly. In it is my book, my
Very
pen
good.
and my note. Very good. And then next page, next line. Go ahead, Zuhaira.
من في السيارة who's in the car فيها أبو وأمي أبي وأمي وأخي وأختي my father, my mother, my brother, my sister.
Yes, in it is my brother, is my father, my brother, and my mother, and is my father and my mother and my brother and my sister. Yeah, very good. Well done, Zuhaira. Latifa.
من في مسجد جماعتي الآن who is
مسجد الجامعة.
جامعتي, who is in the the mosque university.
Yep, so we've got mudafun and mudafun ilayh. Masjidi is mudaf, belongs to the Jami'ah, the university. Al-Jami'ati is mudafun ilayh. So who is in the university mosque, or who is in the mosque of the university right now? Ma fihi ahadun. Nobody is in it. Ma fihi ahadun. Nobody is in it. Go ahead, Matsuma. Last line. Matsuma.
I
Okay,
don't know.
Yeah?
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes, please.
Okay. من في هذه الغرفة? Who is in this room? Who is in the room?
In this room, yeah. In this room.
This
Yep.
room, yes. فيها المدير. فيها المدير.
المدير.
المدير. فيها المدير. There is mudir in it.
Yes, in it is the principal or the manager. Good. Next exercise is a reading exercise. أحب أبي وأمي. I love my father and my mother. أحب أخي وأختي. I love my brother and my sister. أحب زميلي. I love my colleague. أحب أستاذي. I love my professor or my teacher. أحب الله. I love Allah. أحب النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. I love the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. أحب اللغة العربية. I love the Arabic language. And we can see here, guys, that for example, number 5, it says أحب الله, ends with a fatha. The sentence ends with a fatha. We're going to study why that is. أحب النبي ends with a fatha. أحب اللغة ends with a fatha. The reason why is because the verb أحب, it's a verb, it's an action. Whatever the action is being performed on, that object or thing that the verb is being performed on becomes mansub and ends with a fatha. So when I say, for example, fataha, which means to open, like dahaba, kharaja, fataha Muhammadun, so Muhammad opened. Al-babu, no. Al-babi, no. Al-baba, because the action of opening is being performed on the door. So the door must be mansub, which means it has a fatha. So we say fataha Muhammadun al-baba. Now it's not really time to go into this, but because it's sort of touched on it in these sentences, I thought it's just the right time just to sort of introduce the concept. I hope I haven't confused anybody. And that brings us to the end of the 11th lesson as well. So mashallah, we've done 2 lessons. We completed 2 lessons today. One lesson, mashallah, lesson 12. That is brilliant. And I really
Can I
look forward
just
to it as well.
quickly ask why doesn't it apply to the ones that come before 5?
Sorry?
As in, why don't the principle of the fatha mansub apply to the ones that come before it? Because the verb is at the beginning.
Sorry, sister. Can you say that again, or just in a different way? I didn't get the question. One more time,
Okay,
please.
so you
Yeah.
said when it's ahabballaha, it ends in a fatha, but then
Yes.
number 3, it's ahabba zamili. So why does that
Yes.
end in yeah with a kasra, not a fatha, if the verb is before it?
Yes, because when we say uhibbu zamili, now the lamb should have a fatha. You're right. The lamb should have a fatha because of its being loved. It's that which is being loved. So it's mansub. It should have a fatha. But because of the ya, when you add the ya on the end of the word, it then takes a kasra. So for example, I could say kitab, kitaba, for example, a book, or al-kitaba, the book. Okay, but if I add a ya on the end of it, when you add the ya on the end of a word, it then turns into a kasra. It becomes kitabi. So when the ba used to have a fatha, because it was mansub, we said kitaba. As soon as we said my book, it became kitabi and then had a kasra. It's because of the ya.
So why is it then, sorry,
It's all right.
when it's an-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, why is that got a fatha on it?
Because because ya is not my, it's the end of the word. Nabiyun.
Oh, okay.
Nabiyun means prophet, yeah.
Right.
If you wanted to say nabiyyi and you wanted to say my prophet, ana uhibbu nabiyyi. If you want to say I love my prophet, then yeah, it wouldn't have a fatha because it's now got the ya of possession of saying my. So it would be nabiyyi. If you wanted to put another ya, meaning my. Yeah. But the ya on the end there, that's part of the word nabi.
Jazakallah khair.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Well done. Good questions. Okay, let me just end the live broadcast for those watching on YouTube and all of us. May Allah accept it from us. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah reward us. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum.